Hi, thanks for clicking on my booth. My name is Allison. I am the founder and CEO of Ends+Stems. I'm also the head chef. So, Ends+Stems, we're a meal planning app to help busy people reduce their household food waste. If you know anything about food waste, you might know that more food is wasted in our own homes by percentage than anywhere else on the supply chain. But it's really challenging to reduce household food waste because people close the front door and you can't see what's going on inside. Also, instead of measuring by, truckloads of food, we are measuring our reduced waste by a crust of bread, half a cucumber at a time. But it's really important to have individual behavior changes at home because they start to change communities, and that also starts to get people ready to vote on systemic changes that need to come down from the top. And when we meet somewhere here in the middle, that's when the magic can really happen. So I've spent the last 20 years as a personal chef. I had a meal delivery service where I delivered thousands and thousands of meals each week to people inside their homes. So I really got to see what they were doing when they brought home groceries and how they struggled. And it may not surprise you that when I interviewed over 1,000 families to find out why they aren't taking more sustainability action at home or why they struggle with dinner and food waste, the number one reason was deciding what to cook is crazy stressful, and it's relentless. You do it over and over again every single day, and people just wanted help with it. So the idea behind Ends+Stems is for me as a chef to use my culinary skills to help you decide which recipes to cook, maybe get out of your rut a little bit, learn a couple of new techniques, but to effortlessly reduce your household food waste. So users pay a monthly fee. It's between $10 and $12 a month, depending on how you signed up, what kind of promotion maybe you got. And this is what the main platform looks like. It's a web app. So each week I suggest 3 meals, whether you're omnivore or vegetarian, and the recipes fit together like a puzzle to use everything up. So you might buy something for recipe 1 and use it up again in recipe 3. Once you've decided what to cook, you hit generate grocery list. You can swap these out if you want. But this is for maximum food waste reduction, and also, to get my planning skills, definitely use the ones that I recommend. You can check off your grocery list, importantly, before you leave the house, but then this follows you into the grocery store, or if you want to go on your favorite online app, you can shop your groceries however you like, which is actually a feature because it lets you shop in your local communities and make further sustainability choices, or use what you already have in your fridge rather than us mailing any food to you. And then each recipe looks like a blog, just like you would expect from your favorite high-end bloggers. It shows you a beautiful photo and then exactly how to get this meal on the table. We do a big list of substitutions, which teaches people how to cook, and it also teaches them to use what they have in their fridge. And that's that. We have separately a what's in your fridge recipe finder. People love this part as well. So you can click on the what's in your fridge finder and type in 2 things that you have in your fridge, and it will deliver a recipe to you. Our newest program is the kids and family plan. So we're about to do an update to the whole site because what people were telling us is that with these grown-up meals, they didn't know how to actually break it down into a dish that their kids, whether that's bigger kids or toddlers, or as we call them, choosy eaters. So people were feeling like if they cook something nice for themselves, they don't know how to feed their kids the same thing. And as a mom, as a chef, this really bothered me. I wanted to make sure that parents are cooking one meal, but as you can see from our little photo here, breaking it down so that kids can eat that meal too. So here's that kid-friendly plan. This is still in beta mode, so it comes out as a PDF, but we're in the process of programming this onto the app as well. So you can see where it's the same content, but here's our kid-friendly information. So I tell them literally how, when they're making this dish, to separate things out so that they're more plain or parts are separated, and also that they're a balanced and healthy meal for kids. And you can see the actual photo, which is what people really, really love because it shows them what a kid would eat. And then also for our choosiest eaters, parents give into making adaptations for their kids or just giving them something they like or is frozen. And that's fine if it's part of your plan, but you also want to be teaching your kids how to eat. So this is just the meal plan. Here's the chicken tender version. And you can see this is how I would feed a toddler. And this is how I would feed a bigger kid from this same meal to get them to start eating. So back to this what's in your fridge recipe finder. So you can type in, you have anything in your fridge, and this will deliver a recipe for you. This isn't actually part of the subscription. It's more like a lead gen, but it helps people say, oh, okay, here are 2 ways I can use the chicken that I have left over and also the carrots that I have left over in my fridge. So Ends+Stems is growing. We're looking for corporate partners. We've licensed some of the memberships directly to companies, and then we add in a monthly team building class. This was something of a COVID pivot, but it's going well, and we're just finishing our first trials, and we'd love to add more. It's a great way to get more people on the platform, but still get them saving food in their own homes. So if you want to find out more, please follow me on Instagram. I do lots of great tips there. And you can also visit the EndsStems.com and join the email list. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the day. Thank you so much to ReFED and to The Spoon for letting me be a part of it today.